So in this video, I'm going to try to give you a visual of where a function is positive and where a function is negative. I'm going to use, already got typed into my y equals the function x squared take away 9. And the graph of that is a parabola that's kind of shifted down, and it looks like this. So I'm going to actually trace over in a different color where this function's actually negative. So I'm going to go back into here and turn on my tracing, and I'm going to do that in a yellow color, and we're going to look at where this function is negative. So moving in from left to right here, as we approach the parabola, it looks like when we get right about here to -3 in the x direction, that's where we're going to pick up the parabola, and this is where the y values become negative on the parabola. So starting at -3 in the x direction and moving from left to right all the way over to about 3 in the x direction, it looks like the function here, all of these y values will be negative. So to answer the question, where is the function negative, we would have to be in between -3 and 3 in the x direction. So looking at where the function's positive, I'm going to go in here and actually turn off the negative and actually look at where the function's positive. I'm going to shade that in kind of a magenta pink color here. And working from left to right again, we're going to kind of see where the function's positive. So as we come into the picture from left to right, this branch of the parabola is got positive y values, and then when we get to -3, we have to skip this part because this is where our actual y values are down here where they're negative. So then when we come back to 3 in the x direction, we're going to be going in the positive direction again as well. So to answer this question, we have to start way down here in the negative x direction and work our way all the way up to -3 in the x direction. And that produces this branch that has positive y values. And then we have to skip some x values right in here between -3 and 3 and start again at 3 and move towards positive infinity. And that produces this part of the parabola up here, which is also magenta, which also has positive y values. So hopefully that gives you a visual of where the function's positive and where the function's negative, as well as helps you to see that we have to respond in the x direction to see where the function is positive and negative.